folks, welcome back to the garage. Oliver here. We are back at it with our diesel scooter. So here it is. We first got to do the brakes, then we have to put that somewhere else, like on the side, and then I have to do a deck. So yeah, not too much I have to do. So let me get started on those brakes first and see what we get. I just realized what I was making didn't really make any sense. Rewind the video and leave in the comments what you think I did wrong. I'm really dumb. I'm just gonna re-engineer this thing real quick. Well, I think I'm going to say screw it to the back brakes for now. This thing just wasn't quite working. There's too many obstacles from back here all the way to our front little pedal that we're making. So instead I have a front brake set up right here and our little lever. So I'm gonna hook up the front brake instead and just call that good for now. If later on I decide I want to do a back brake, I'll have to do it like this. I'm going to use cable instead of what I was doing there. So let me set up this and then let's get back to work. I think I'm going to do another little lock washer thing right there because this one didn't crimp that well. This is honestly one of the easiest and fastest ways I've ever come up with to conjoin two cables, and so far it works for me pretty well. I'm just gonna make sure this thing goes on there correctly. Ugh. This doesn't screw into this. It doesn't fit, so it just kind of wobbly wibblies right here. So I'm gonna do what any normal human being would do, and I'm just gonna tape it. There we go. Oh yeah! It's got some really good grab on it. These brakes are probably 50 years old, but hey, oh well. Finally, this beast has got some brakes. Now I think I will move our little key switch to the side, and take off that pedal that we made, and then finally put a floor on it. So on to our next adventure here. We're about to make the deck. So what I'm thinking is I have this flat stock right here and I can kind of go like this and then weld it right here and start bending it all the way around and then loop it. Get some aluminum and just put a you know, a thing. All right. All right, check it out, guys. We got ourselves our little subframe here. Now what I'm gonna do is grab some aluminum and just kind of make some sort of shape that fits our frame here. Still not really perfect, it's just kind of rough, that's all I can say. Anywho, there's two more things that I want to do before I take everything apart and paint it. That is, first of all, this piece of metal, I want to put it like this and then bend it around and then to the other side, and that's just going to help the engine not torque this way. And so lastly, on this side, I want to put a little chain guide right here, and this came off of a lawnmower. I'm not sure what part exactly it was, but this fits nicely like this, sort of, you know, you see my idea? And what that's gonna do is allow the chain to more easily go over this lump right here, and it should, in theory, quiet down our chain. It'll make it a lot smoother, and everything will just be better off. So now I think it's actually time I can take everything apart and spray paint it. But first, maybe take it for a quick ride. Well, I always hate driving in my neighborhood because I live in this cul-de-sac and it's like they're outside, they're outside, they're always outside. So that's why I usually pack up my inventions, put them in the truck, and then I go somewhere else just so I'm more comfortable. I don't know. I just don't like when people are watching me. Wait, but you have a YouTube channel. Anyways, I'm really happy with the way everything is running right now, so I'm gonna take it all apart and paint it up. Let's get to it. Well, I'm gonna let that paint dry. If you're liking the video so far, be sure to leave a thumb up, maybe even subscribe, but I'll be right back. Okay guys, I have it loaded up. It's time to take it to my spot and see how it goes. All right, guys and girls, here we have it, the finished product of our diesel stand-up scooter. Like I said, it was originally a CL350 frame that we took apart and bent some tubing. Then we put a Monster 300cc diesel on there, made it electric start, made a little jack shaft down here, going to the rear tire. We got a twist throttle grip. And our ignition here, I think it's ready to go, guys. This thing is so fast. Holy crap. It's fun to ride. So there's still that issue of it bottoming out a little bit, but if you're just going on road, it's no big deal. Just when you go off road and take a jump or take a bump or two is when it really hits the ground. Guys, that thing is a lot of fun. It's pretty sweet. So as we were talking, the damn thing fell over and the case is now pushing against the recoil right here, so I can't start it. And the battery's dead too.
But guys, I'm super happy with the way it turned out. This thing is just insanely fast. I won't lie, this is probably one of my favorite projects I've made. If I were to do something to it, I would make it so you could sit down. So that might be the next endeavor with this guy. Yeah, if you could sit down on it, it would just be much easier to ride, probably more enjoyable, so you don't have to stand the whole time too. Other than that, I think this thing is pretty damn sweet. Put a back brake on there too. And for those wondering how the hell I got this thing off of the truck, here you go. Anyways, everyone, appreciate you watching. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe down below. I already got a project in mind that I'll be starting here pretty soon, so don't want to miss it. If you want to be featured, just leave a comment and I might put it up in the next video. All right, folks, until next time, I'll see you later.